Expect to learn more today about the hefty settlement the Department of Justice announced with Washington Trust Bank.
Yesterday, the nation's oldest community bank agreed to pay $9 million over accusations of redlining or discrimination in the state. 12 News reporter Jake Coulter joins us live in Providence this morning outside the State House with the details of the settlement and what's next.
That's right, Kate. The complaint alleges that from 2016 through at least 2021, Washington Trust Bank failed to provide mortgage lending services to neighborhoods with primarily Black or Hispanic residents. That despite the bank's expansion across the state. Attorneys also looked at the bank's loan application data and found competing banks generated nearly 4 times as many loan applications each year from the Black and Hispanic communities. The U.S. Attorney's Office alleges that Washington Trust avoided providing credit services for Black and Hispanic communities for years. Washington Trust denies the allegations and entered into this agreement, quote, solely to avoid the expense and distraction of potential litigation and to allow the bank to focus fully on serving the needs of its customers and communities. But investigators claim the bank knew what was happening and failed to take action.
Internal documents, including from their compliance department, as well as external assessments, told them that they were not adequately servicing these areas.
Now, Rhode Island General Treasurer James Diossa will be announcing actions later today regarding to the settlement. It'll actually be at 10 o'clock this morning here at the State House. For now, live in Providence, Jake Coulter, 12 News.
Rhode Island General Treasurer James Diossa says he will be announcing actions today related to the settlement the Department of Justice announced with Washington Trust Bank.
Yesterday it was announced the bank's going to pay $9 million over accusations of redlining or discriminating practices in Rhode Island. Jake Coulter live at the State House now with the details of the settlement and what is next.
Patrick, Kate, Washington Trust will have to use that $9 million towards investments in majority Black and Hispanic communities in the state after the U.S. Attorney's Office says that they neglected to offer mortgage loan services in those areas. Now, the bank told 12 News it believes it has been fully compliant with fair lending laws and is only agreeing to the settlement to avoid potential litigation. But the U.S. Attorney's complaint alleges that Washington Trust relied on mortgage loan officers working in majority white areas to generate loan applications. It says even when Washington Trust secured loan applications from majority Black and Hispanic areas, the applicants themselves were disproportionately white. Officials describing these actions as redlining and discriminating against communities because of their race or ethnicity.
Redlining harms communities of color by denying them equal access to credit and the opportunity to build wealth. It also contributes to the widening racial wealth gap in the United States.
Now, also as part of the settlement, Washington Trust will have to open 2 new branches in majority Black and Hispanic neighborhoods in Rhode Island, ensuring at least 2 loan service officers are serving those areas. Now, General Treasurer Diossa plans to address the settlement today at 10 a.m. here at the State House. We'll bring you those updates later today. For now, live in Providence, Jake Coulter, 12 News.